Hello, everybody. Welcome back to step 3 of the Women Racing League. Today, I am joined here with Kelv Awesome. Kelv Awesome, you are one of the organizers, but also now casting with me today. Welcome.
Yeah, hello everyone. Yeah, no, hopefully comfortable is going to be nice to us today, and hopefully we get some very exciting matches.
I certainly hope so. We have the first round on the menu today, which is going to be two matches, one between Big Bonkers and STPG, and the other one is Holy Dynasty between and Sussy Bunnies. The one we will be watching will be Big Bonkers versus STPG. And then in the next round, we have four other matches. And we're gonna see who comes out on top today. Of course, we're gonna have matches tomorrow as well. 5 rounds today, 3 rounds tomorrow. So I can't wait for another amazing step of awesome stuff coming up. So, chat, I hope you're ready for this. Let's see. Match starts in 1 minute, so we have a little bit more. Do you have any predictions, Kelv?
I think this one will be quite an interesting one because both teams are coming in with a substitute.
Yeah.
Yeah, Big Bonkers playing with Leah and Sneaky Annie, while STPG have Hydra and Necker Lady. Necker Lady did get a win against Big Bonkers last time while substituting for Lunayena, so be interesting to see how she does today with hopefully a little bit more practice.
Exactly. You never know. And yeah, Luna, of course, a really good team as well. Meanwhile, 25 seconds for the picks and bans. We have a little bit of a different map pack. Once again, they've been shaken up a little bit. So I hope the teams got their practice in. And of course, today we're going to be fighting for a qualification for the championship event of next month. There it is, Delightful Winter by Cheese Lover, Glacialis, Nine Tails, Years Lost, and The Flip is
Oh,
back. And now here we are.
hang on, that's step two. Hang on.
Oh yeah, this is step
Yeah,
2 indeed. Yeah.
yeah,
Well, correction on that one. We'll see what's happening. But
yeah.
first of all, we have picks
Oh,
and
we do have the
bans.
pick and ban. Let's see.
STPG has first pick. I'm gonna get my notepad there. You can do some babble while I do some quick writing.
I wonder what they will ban here. I'm remembering that in step two, the map that got banned the most was Glacialis. We'll see if it survives some more matches today. Oh, there we have the
There it
instant
is. Nope.
Glacialis ban.
We
Big
will
Bonkers
not be seeing
banning
that.
Red
Oh,
Barricade.
red barricade, not going to be happening. Um, ban, and then Valorate is our first pick. Okay, let's see. Of course, Maji won't be joining us today because she is at TwitchCon. So I think Leah is their substitute, and she has played for the Big Bonkers before. I think twice already. No, once. So that should be a pretty good situation. Here we go. It's gonna be good. I can't
All right.
wait to see. Valorate is back. Delightful Winter is back, and Years Lost is back. Glacialis and Red Barricade, we're not going to see them quite yet, but who knows, in the next matches or rounds, we will
Indeed.
see them. Let's see, Valorate was chosen by the Big Bonkers, right? And then we have
Yep.
STPG. Okay. And then the randomizer. Of course, I am hoping for a lot of long maps. It's going to be good to see some matches going into the third or fifth maps, even when we're talking about tomorrow.
Looks like we are heading towards our match start.
Exactly. I can't wait. STPG versus a Big Bonkers. And let's see indeed if the comp tool lets us down today or not. Sneaky Annie and Leah versus Hydro and Nico Lady. Let's go.
Yeah. Gonna have one more warm up before they kick us off.
And if we look at standings, right, the Big Bonkers are at the moment in 7th place, so they're doing quite well. And STPG is in 10th place, and now I need to check something. No, actually, yeah, they're in 10th place at the moment, just above the Sussy Bunnies, just under AFAB. AFAB, who's only played one event so far.
Yeah.
And here we go. We are off. Kelv, you can take it away if you want.
Yeah. Oh, we have Hydro just ever so slightly in the lead, ahead of Sneaky Annie, Leah and Neko in the back. Oh, and that's a bonk from Leah. Neko Lady takes that position up into third. Sneaky Annie has got built up a 1 second lead at the front, but
We have
that's a small
respawns.
crash. Yeah, respawn from Hydro and from Leah. Looks like it's still draw position for now.
Here we go into that very cool slide with the reactor, and it looks like Annie has that in the bag. Now, that finish can be tricky as well, but she makes it very, very nicely. Yeah. First place with 48.5. Yeah. Hydro is on the way. Actually, well, Hydro does make it into 2nd place.
Yeah, it's Neko Lady finishing, taking the safe in. That's a good decision there. Leah is struggling a little bit with the water turn.
Yeah, I don't think she will be making it to the finish, but it wouldn't matter because we start our first match of the day with a draw. So Sneaky Annie in 1st place, but because Hydro and Nico made it into 2 and 3, we are still we're still equal. 2nd round here. Who has the best start? Leah instantly touching the side a little bit, and Hydro will also not with the best start. Annie is the only one who seems to be coming out of that nicely. Leah now a little bit too short on the turn, so that is a bit of a crash, and it looks to be Hydro who's going to be chasing down Annie now. And Annie is she's down for some wins here. Leah with an unfortunate respawn, and that looks to be another draw if that's the position that we're going to find ourselves in here. Hydro with that respawn, though. Ooh.
Yeah. Can Leah take advantage
of
this? Oh, no.
Annie doesn't make the finish. Goes backwards into the actual slow finish. Still makes it into 1st place. Wow.
Oh, Leah's in 3rd. Is she going to get the risky? Oh. Hydro does get finish ahead. And we do have another draw.
Another draw indeed. Kelv, take it away.
All right, into round 3. Here we go through the precision start. Oh, and Leah touches yet again. Sneaky Annie touches as well this time. So we do have STPG 1 and 2 in that ace formation. Neko Lady does touch that outside wall though, but Hydro still has that gap of 0.4 to Sneaky Annie. Neko Lady does hold on to 3rd. Going in towards this drift.
More speed.
Oh, that's so much more speed for Sneaky Annie there. She makes that overtake. Oh, and Leah with another respawn. Looks like we are once again into that draw formation. Let's see what this end brings. Oh.
I mean, it wouldn't be a WRL match without some respawns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or without some draws.
Yeah, and we do have to respect that these are the substitutes for these teams coming in.
Exactly.
Not having as much practice as main
and it's an
players
interesting
would.
turn here as well. That bit is really weird.
Yeah, quite a challenging ending to this map, both for that water section and this risky finish. You have to go very inside to make it.
3-3 on the board. Let's see who can come through the first turns unscathed, and so far it looks to be all of them. Hydro with a very good start now, overtaking Leah at least. Nico Lady with a no slide, and also Leah not with the best turn there. Hydro going a little bit too much outside, and it's once again Sneaky Annie who finds herself in first place. But Hydro is going to try to have a say about that and trying to keep that connection going, so to not let Annie get too far. Leah now does find herself in third place, with only 1.7 on the clock, so she
Oh,
can
but
hold
that's very
to
wide.
that position. Um,
Oh,
it's a respawn, but is
hmm.
it going to be Hydro also with a respawn though?
Wait.
Um,
Wait.
what is happening now? And it is Nico in third place, and we have another draw on our hands.
Yeah, it is quite the chaotic matchup, and yet somehow it's still consistently finishing in a draw
Exactly.
every time so far. Who will blink first? We shall
Exactly.
see. Hydro does, of course, have that 48.6 PB from the first step, so she is capable of driving some faster
Oh,
times that we've seen. She might need to pull one of those out in order to sneak out a victory ahead of Sneaky Annie. Oh, but not like that, not into the pole. Oh,
Leah
I
with a
was gonna
respawn.
say, yeah, would have been ace formation, but into the hole and back into our draw position.
Oh, Leah really not loving that bit there. Can't quite get the
Yeah,
angle right.
just struggling with that drift there.
Annie once again in first place. I think
Another,
she has 100% first place now in this map, doesn't she?
indeed.
That is not bad at all. Hydro in second, Nico in third. We're gonna be 5-5. I mean, it's yeah, like you said, who's gonna blink first? It's it do be like that. Here we go, 5-5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 5-5. We go into another round.
Here it is. Let's see if Annie can once again get that first place or if she's going to be dethroned in this particular matchup. At the moment, it's Hydra in the lead, and Annie is now chasing her down. Nico still only 0.2 behind, so not too far. Oh, actually, it is now, but oh, look at that. Hydro clipping the outside there. Leah has another respawn, so Sneaky
Yeah.
Annie once again tasked with getting a first place in order to force that tie. And if it is a tie, a draw, it's going to be
Oh,
6-6. However, she touches and Hydro right before
yeah.
the finish overtakes. And can Hydro make it into that risky finish?
Yeah. Can
Will
she hold
she
on?
take the risk?
Oh,
No, she
oh, and
doesn't. It's Annie once again.
oh, that's
Oh,
unfortunate.
oh my goodness.
Yeah. PB for Neca Lady. Yeah, that was an opportunity for Hydro there. We'll see if she, um, yeah, see if she's gonna pay for that one, or if she'll get another opportunity. We'll see.
See, indeed.
Into another round. They do survive the start. 1 and 2 for Big Bonkers for now. Oh, and Hydro with a big crash. This does seem like the kind of match where all it takes is one decisive round. And will
Yeah,
this be the
exactly.
round? Leah's holding on to second place. Oh no, Neca Lady is making that push into
Oh, Leah's
oh
back though.
back and forth.
Oh no,
Oh, Neca Lady
Nicolini,
with a big
huge crash.
crash. Can Leah
Oh
hold
no.
on? Oh, she touches as well. Hydro does get the overtake on Leah, but she still has a big gap to Neca
There
Lady.
it is. There's the
Oh, and
blink.
yeah, one
There is
round
the blink.
in favor of Big Bonkers. We'll see if they can hold on to this slender lead for a few more rounds.
I mean, they're even in a position where a victory will get them the map, but STPG if they can somehow get the ace, if Annie blinks and makes a mistake, they can also take this map. So, in theory, on paper, anything can happen. But
Yeah.
it is not likely that we're going to see an ace. We haven't seen anything close to it. Let's put it that way. But
Mm.
who knows? It could happen. Right now, there's a beautiful battle going on between, oh no,
Oh
Hydro and
no,
Annie,
the
but
pole.
Hydro crashes into the
The pole strikes
checkpoint.
again.
And that
Mm.
is not great. I shouldn't have mentioned it. But
Yeah.
then again, I'm supposed to
Leah
mention it.
clipped.
I'm the caster. Leah clipping again. And Nico Lady is now chasing down Annie and trying to get that nose slide, but release. Ooh, just a little bit of clipping. Doesn't make it onto the dirt, though, into the CP. It is Annie with another first place, and Hydro will take second.
Oh,
And who is going to take a third?
oh, Leah
Leah
takes it. Nicolady
actually,
went for the risky and didn't get it.
there it is. Nicolady did not make it to the risky. I respect the attempt, though.
Yeah.
But Leah comes in clutch in a third place, but Annie actually coming in clutch with 100% of first places in this matchup. So well done. And
Yeah.
we're going to map 2. But Big Bunkers leading by one map to 1. 2-0.
Mm. Yeah, and we're going on to Delightful Winter. Mm. Overall, also a more technical track to drive, especially that one drift towards the end around that hairpin. That could be quite a difficult one for these drivers. We'll see if they can manage that.
Let's see, indeed. See if Annie can hold on to that 100% win rate so far. Maybe she doesn't like cheese, though. Who knows? We're going to see what is going to happen. Right now, it is Hydro with a good start together with Annie and Leah and Nicolady a little bit trailing behind, both making a tiny mistake right at the start. And here is that battle going on in the front. Annie versus Hydro, and Annie now taking a little bit of a lead, but it is still very, very tiny. It's not even 0.1. It's exactly 0.1, actually. Oh no, Annie with
Oh,
a huge crash. And this is the opportunity for Hydro to take first place here and dethrone Annie as the first
yeah.
place winner of
Nicolady,
this matchup. Uh,
Nicolady is still holding on to second. She's got 3
there it
seconds
is.
to Sneaky Annie. Is this going to be an ace? We
It
do
is
see
an
the ace
ace
come in.
indeed. And of course, we have a little bit of pressure now on the ladies of STPG because they need to win this match. Otherwise, they will lose it. So 3-0 for them is a very, very good start.
Indeed. That's that is quite a significant advantage on this map. We'll see if Big Bonkers have any answer to that in this round. Yeah, Hydro and Sneaky Annie battling up front. Nicolady, Leah battling behind.
2 battles. Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
Leah respawn.
Nicolady also touches the wall there, but Leah's mistake is a bit bigger. Hydro sneaking ahead of Sneaky Annie again, but into this drift we go. Both of them survive. Sneaky Annie with a little bit more speed though.
Oh, touch. Hydro crash.
Yeah, does look like we are heading towards yet another draw then.
Who would
48-7
have thought?
from Sneaky Annie.
There it is. Ooh, Leah with not a great bit there at the ending, but she does make it into the finish. And he drives a PB 48.7, and the gap is not closed, but at least it doesn't get any bigger either. It is 1-4 now, still in favor of STPG. So if they keep on having draw after draw, that would go in favor of STPG and would extend this match into map 3. So let's see if they can make that happen. We once again have Annie in the lead. Hydro is behind her, and Leah has now snuck into third place. Nico Lady onto the dirt, but in fourth place. Gets a little bit of airtime there, a little bit of a bonk and Hydro is now losing a little bit of time here. And also, now if you do that, you're going to lose even more time. Leah has still holding on to third.
Ooh, not
So this
now. Nicolai
could
does make the pass.
oh, but Hydro, big crash.
Oh,
And the oh my goodness, where's Leah?
chaos in this ending, and it is
Oh,
still a draw.
it is still a draw. Suddenly everything happened at the end there. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, Annie with another PV, sharpening that PV for herself. It is 2-5, and STPG getting a little bit closer um to that win. But Leah, early mistake. Kelv, go ahead.
Yeah, interestingly, this map was only played by Leah out of these players, I think. Oh, actually, no, yeah, because this was played step 2, then Nekolady did play it as well. For now, Sneaky Annie is holding that lead, 1 second ahead of Hydro, who touches the wall pretty
Oh,
hard there. Nekolady jumps ahead into second place. Leah still far behind. So, oh, Nekolady straight into the wall. Looks like Sneaky Annie is cruising into this first place, but the big bonkers do need some big rounds from Leah if they're going to make this comeback on this map. It would take, yeah, either 3 victories or an
yeah,
ace.
exactly.
She does get the finish clean this time.
She does 3-6. SPG is not yet on map point, but they only need another draw or even a loss at this point to get to that position. And here it's now Nico Lady um, and Leah both with a little bit of outside turn. Leah now losing a little bit more ground. Annie is just zooming ahead at this point. Leah doesn't get the best drift there, so
Yep.
Nico will take a little bit of a gap. Gets a little bit of airtime though on that dirt, and Hydro and Leah both taking advantage, getting past her. Oh, and Hydro
Oh,
almost sliding into the CP, but still
yeah.
able to hold on to it. Annie cruising to another first place has been absolutely on fire and very consistent during this match. And let's see if she can indeed make it into the finish. She does make it into the finish. Hydro makes it in second. Leah with a very
Leah gets
nice
third.
third place. And Nico Lady will close it out in fourth. 5-7. STPG has track point, but they need the ace.
Yeah. And, oh, do we have an issue at the start? Hydro does have a late start,
Oh.
but she does seem to be driving now. But yeah, we do need, well, Big Bonkers would need 2 more victories or an ace to overturn this advantage for STPG. Hydro does already catch up to Leah, though. See how they manage in this outside dirt. Leah does get it better than Neko Lady, climbs up back into third place. Sneaky Annie running away with it at the front. So we'll see the battle at the back. Can Leah hold on to this third place and claw 1 more point closer to STPG? Into the ending we go.
New PB for
And
Annie as well.
yeah, 48-3 from Annie. Solid time, especially in this match. And we do get a victory for Big Bonkers, and suddenly that 3-point lead has shrunk down to just 1 point.
Exactly. It is, well, I would say the ball is in STPG court. It's their map to lose now. If they keep drawing, that is good for them. But any mistake here, if Leah gets into third place, if you assume that Annie's going to take first again, that will tie it up. And suddenly your entire lead is just gone. Look at that. Annie, once again, just going into first place, has practiced quite a bit. It shows Leah has 4 seconds on the clock. So, and a win here does not look likely. So, this does look in favor of STPG. Let's see if Annie can hold on to that lead because also there's pressure on her now. Any mistake here, and that could end really badly. But she does not make the mistake. She sets a new
Yeah,
PB actually.
both of the
Um,
top 2 setting new PBs.
yeah, Hydro as well. Good round. 48.3
Yeah.
for Annie, and suddenly the draw in next round that will make this map go to STPG. Leah has to get third place now. She
Yeah.
cannot get fourth. That puts a lot of pressure on.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, and that's not good for Leah there. Straight into the wall. The,
Yeah, yeah.
the SDPG will see the advantage on the clock. It is 1.5 seconds. See if Leah can claw any of that back as we go into
Hydro
the outside dirt. Mhm.
looked like it, but she didn't touch.
Yeah,
Oof.
very
Oh,
close to the wall. Oh, Neca
Nico!
Lady going too wide.
Oh no.
Too wide on the grass. And Leah is up into third place. So very wobbly through the tech turn, but it is surviving and is staying ahead of Nekalady. Nekalady does have more speed though, but there might not be enough track to catch up. We'll
Oh,
see as we go into the ending. Sneaky Annie does hold on. It's a first place.
oh,
Leah gets third. We do have an overtime.
the clutch third place from Leah. She needed to get it, and she did indeed get it. 10-10 though. So again, we are in that who blinks first situation. Nicolady not with a great start here, immediately losing a little bit of ground, and now it is Leah and Annie going into the lead. However, Leah, with an awkward line, loses a little bit of time here. Hydro is now fighting it out with Annie for first place, and it is Leah and Nico with about 0.7, 0.8 behind there. Hydro now taking the lead. All
Yeah.
members of both teams know they have to get first. You can't just keep drawing now. You have to do something. But Annie, with a beautiful turn, takes first place.
Oh,
And now this is such a battle going on.
Leah
Annie
is
going
holding on
into
ahead of
that last
Nekalady.
bit. Oh no. And it
Sneaky
is a
Annie.
little bit of, there it is, Hydro in second place.
And
Leah
Leah
takes
third.
third. There it is, 12 to 11. And suddenly, just like that, the comeback in this second map is they've done it.
Yes. Some
That's
very
amazing.
impressive resilience to come to claw back from that initial uh, ace against them to grind out
Exactly.
4 victories and snatch the win right at the end there on this map. And we'll see
Exactly.
how the other match is going. Okay, yeah, the other match
Already
has
done.
already finished in favor of Holy Dynasty, winning
2-0 as
2-0
well.
over Sunny Pleasants. Yep.
There it is. All right, so let's take a look at the plan then at the next round, because we have four matches coming up. One of those is the Rice Buns versus AFAB. We have Molotov Gaming versus Meow. We have Lunaina versus the Big Bonkers that we have just seen, which is going to be a tough one for the Big Bonkers, I think. We have Apex Predators versus Holy Dynasty. That is the stuff we're about to see. And of course, STPG and the Sussy Bunnies have gone to the lower bracket, but they won't come into action until round 3 today. So that's going to be a little bit longer. Um, yeah, I think Holy Dynasty beating the Sussy Bunnies, not a surprise when you look at the seeding. That is an expected result, right?
Yeah.
Big STPG. Not sure that I expected to 2-0, but then again, it doesn't quite show the actual closeness of that match. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
doesn't
We had
quite represent. Yeah,
yeah, the map scores 10-8, 12-11.
yeah,
Very tight match indeed.
very tight indeed. Um, all right. I think we're gonna have a little bit of a break then for a couple of minutes. Um, let's see, 2040 CET. So in 15 or 14 minutes is when the next round of matches is scheduled. So yeah, let's take a break for a few minutes, and then we'll be right back with some more Women Racing League Step 3 matches.